Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jay from JS Films. DLSS 4.5 was just announced a couple of hours ago, so let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm coming
Hey,
to you from
Brian
the
with that
heart
new
of Endeavor,
haircut,
NVIDIA's
though.
headquarters.
Let's go.
These days, NVIDIA is known for our AI
I like the
servers like the
haircut,
one
Brian.
here, but not everyone understands how important AI is for gamers. DLSS 4 was trained on an AI supercomputer made out of servers just like this one, and it's become our fastest adopted gaming technology. DLSS unlocks real-time path tracing, with
Yep.
more exciting games arriving this year.
Resident Evil.
Since announcing DLSS 4 at CES last year, the team has been hard at work making DLSS better, training the models on bigger and more challenging data sets. Now, we're introducing DLSS 4.5. We have dramatically improved super resolution with a new second-gen transformer model, and we've expanded the capabilities of multi-frame generation. DLSS 4 introduced a new transformer architecture that enabled a big leap in image quality over our previous convolutional neural network.
Yeah, it was
Now,
sharper, yeah.
we're releasing our second generation transformer for super resolution. It's 5 times more compute and is trained on an expanded data set, so the model has greater context awareness of every scene and more intelligent use of pixel sampling and motion vectors. These improvements make super resolution performance and ultra performance modes so much better. It has superior anti-aliasing for smoother edges, clearer gameplay, even with fast-moving objects, and improved temporal stability from frame to frame.
Wow, okay.
With DLSS 4.5, we've also made multi-frame generation better in every way. The
Let's
second
go.
generation transformer delivers superior image quality as input to the frame generation model. The frame generation model has been continuously fine-tuned for improved quality and stability. And we've improved frame pacing to ensure the high frame rates feel as good as they look. With these improvements, we can now generate up to 5 additional frames per rendered frame with minimal change to
5?
latency. That's a new 6x total multiplier, unlocking 240Hz 4K gaming with real-time path
Oh,
tracing.
Cyberpunk's gonna look
Along with
good.
the 6x capability, DLSS 4.5 also introduces dynamic multi-frame generation. This mode dynamically increases the number of generated frames in demanding scenes, maximizing the monitor's refresh rate for the smoothest possible experience. In less demanding scenes, it automatically decreases the number of generated frames, so it only computes what's needed. DLSS 4 was already the best way to play. Now, just a year later, DLSS 4.5 runs faster, looks better, and is easier to use. We're excited to launch the second generation super resolution transformer for all GeForce RTX users. Dynamic multi-frame generation will be available in spring for GeForce RTX 50 series users.
Hey, let's go.
All of the features announced for DLSS 4.5 will be available through override settings in the NVIDIA app. With the launch of DLSS 4.5, NVIDIA continues to push the boundaries of accelerated computing in both AI and graphics. They are now one and the same, and we can't wait to see where we go next.
All right, so let's talk about this. Obviously, this is a big announcement, a lot of new technology here, but at the same time, we kind of knew this was going to happen. The more time and training you do with DLSS, the better it's going to get. I mean, we've been using DLSS here in the channel since the early beginning, and just in a couple of years, from earlier on to now, it's just dramatically changed. If you haven't seen my Battlefield 6 gameplay, I played realistic graphics, ultra graphics with DLSS, and it didn't even bother me. And that's like 4, all right? Imagine 4.5, DLSS 5 and 6, and on. All right, so it looks like Super Resolution is getting a buff, which is pretty nice, and this is available now. Now, I'm pretty excited about this, but I'm more excited about the multi-frame generation. Currently, we can only generate 3 frames plus 1 original, so that's 4 frames. But in spring this year, we're going to be able to generate 5 times plus 1 original. Now we're going to get 6 times frame generation, multi-frame generation, which is absolute bonkers. Now, I'm not sure how the dynamic multi-frame generation is going to work. I don't know if that's going to work smoothly. I hope it will, but I'm curious to know how that's going to be whenever I'm, playing a game or not. That being said, I'm not really a professional gamer. If I game, I'm usually just gaming, just to hang out on the channel and just to test the technology. So the input lag doesn't really bother me that much. And again, if you watch my Battlefield 6 live stream, I was able to, even for a newbie, I was able to get a couple of eliminations with realistic ultra graphics and multi-frame generation. So that being said, I'm going to be testing this out whenever it comes out in spring, the multi-frame generation in a dynamic multi-frame generation. I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be insanity. Like right now, they're playing at 337 frames per second with path tracing on, which is insane. I hope you all are having a great new year. Till then, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.